Perhaps we start with a short summary of the things that happened in the band history until you released the first demo tape.
Actually, it was me and Jens who started the band out in '92, I guess, and in '93, the middle of '93, we all got together with Andreas and Morgan, and then we recorded the Vitra album back in '94, I think. 95, okay. Yep, and after that we like rehearsed, and then we got together with the new drummer Matthias, and after that was like we recorded the Diabolical album, and now we're on tour.
The demo was called Stellae Trajectio. What is the meaning of these words?
It means starfall, the fall of a star, and you know, the fall of the morning star. I guess you can figure it out for yourself.
How many copies have been sold?
700.
But it's sold out now.
It's definitely sold out.
What does the cover of the demo show?
Actually, it's an image taken from a J.R.R. Tolkien book, and it portrays the process of the way they create the warrior race orcs when they torture elves in most gruesome ways until they finally turn into orcs. Yeah, that's what it portrays.
You used a drum computer on the demo tape. Have you ever got any bad criticism for that?
No, not that much actually, and if we would have gotten it, we wouldn't have cared, because if someone has a problem with it, fine, move to Umeå and try to find a drummer and see how easy it is. I mean, we didn't find a drummer, so who could handle the songs in a satisfying way, so we had to use a drum computer.
Have you ever played live with a drum computer like Samael are doing nowadays?
Nope. No, and we won't ever do that.
You released a promo tape after the demo. What songs were included?
It was Through the Midnight Sphere, Failing Wings, and Emerging from Her Weepings, and a pre-version of Vitra. But that wasn't released actually, it was only for our label to hear some new songs. So, but it's gotten spread in the underground anyway. But we did never sell it or anything like that.
On the Stellae Trajectio demo, there was a song called The Eclipse of Empire Storms, which also appeared on Vitra, but with a different name, The Eclipse of Infernal Storms, I think. Why have you changed the name?
Because Jens rewrote the lyrics, and he ended up in hell in the lyric. I don't know. Actually, you have to ask Jens about that, but I think I believe it was because he rewrote all the lyrics from the demo to when we recorded them again for Vitra, because he wasn't satisfied at all with them. They were like written. We wrote them in a rush, so they didn't make much sense, I guess. So that's the reason.
Do you know how many copies have been sold from Vitra until today?
17,000 copies have been sold.
Have you earned any money with that CD?
No, not really. All the money is gotten. We have like invested them in instruments and like promotion for the new album.
Your first drummer was or is called Matthias Holmgren.
Is that you?
Yeah? No, that's not you. Why had he left the band after Vitra?
I guess he wasn't that much into the kind of music we wanted to play, and he wanted to concentrate more on his other band, who was more heavy metal kind. Embracing is the band. Yeah, and actually we don't like them that much musically. I mean, I met them and they seem cool, but I don't like their music. But that's up to him. I mean, we're not angry with him or anything like that. Thanks to him, we found our new drummer, who, according to me, kicks his ass. So.
Yeah. How have you entered the band?
What?
How have you entered the band?
Well, I met them in a pub actually, drinking beer. That's.
How long are you already playing drums?
You mean in Naglfar?
No, in live.
Maybe 7 years, I think. Something like that.
Do you have any other side projects or something?
A lot of ideas, but no definite projects like that. I don't know really.
In the Vitra playlist, there are two guys mentioned in the thanks list that have very interesting names. They are called Lord Misogynicon or something like that, and Captain Psychopath of Girly Side. Who are these guys?
It's actually Captain Psychopath is the old guitarist of a band from where we come from called Girly Side, and it's a very extreme band, very occult and satanic band, and they yeah, and Lord Mr. Unicorn, he was the singer, but actually he died, he passed away last year, but I think Girly Side are still like on the move because there are some other members that are taking on to the project now.
Have they ever released anything?
No, and I guess it's gonna take a while. Not because they're not good or anything, but it's just they have some problems in the band, personal problems.
It has nothing to do with the girly side, actually. It's just some real grim friends of ours. So,
Is your contract now fulfilled with your record company?
no, it's not. I think we have one more CD or something like that.
What was the reason for the release of the picture 7-inch?
Because people, they were starting to get rumors that we didn't exist anymore and that we had split up, and so we just wanted to show people that we were still around and stuff like that. And also we thought it would be cool, like, to release something limited, in a limited edition. And actually it turned out like this: when we were looking for a studio, a local studio, so we tried the Ballerina audio out, and the two songs we recorded there, the label thought that, well, let's put it out on vinyl, so that's the main reason.
I only have a promotional copy of the new record. What are the lyrics about?
All different kinds of things, actually. They're very dark and misanthropic, and yeah, anti-Christian, I would say. Stuff like that.
Sadly, Jens isn't here right now, but he is doing some other stuff in the metal business besides Naglfar, I think. Some layout stuff, and I don't know if he still works on his Dusk magazine or something. Perhaps you can sum up his work beside Naglfar.
Well, he's got something called, is it Necro Design or something like that? And that's the graphic stuff. He does layout for different CDs and record companies and stuff like that. But when it comes to Dusk, I think he has laid it to rest for a while. I don't think he has stopped completely doing it, but he took a pause or something like that because he didn't have enough time, because he does so much with the graphic layout and stuff like that. So there was not enough time, I think. But I guess there will be another issue, or I don't know. You'll have to see.
Did you ever had any problems with the German Naglfar?
No, we haven't had any problems with them. You know, a lot of people think so just because we have the same name. But I guess like we have had this name for such a long time, so we don't care. You know, if they want to have that name, it's up to them. But yeah, we don't care. It's, as I said, it's their problem.
Considered the fact that someone is coming up to you and says Naglfar is nothing more than a dissection rip-off and nobody needs this band. What would be your comment on that?
Get a life. I mean, we don't care. I mean, we don't play music to satisfy others. We play music to satisfy ourselves, to express our own feelings. And if someone likes it, that's fine. That's really great. I mean, that's real cool. And if someone dislikes it, we just don't care. It's, I mean, fine. Don't buy the albums. Don't listen to the music. I mean, why bother?
Yeah. Any other promotional work planned for the future? Perhaps a bigger tour than this one? where you can play a little bit longer than 20 minutes?
I don't know. We haven't talked that much about it. There are some plans in going out on a bigger tour in like January or something like that. But that's not for sure yet, so we don't know. But hopefully we'll get out more and play for a bit longer.
Are your records already been released in Japan?
Has it? I don't know. It's supposed to be released in, was it July or something like that? I don't know. It's released in the States in July, so I think it's released in Japan then as well. I'm not sure.
Okay, perhaps any closing comments? Something you want to add?
It was a great show tonight, and the audience was great too. So we want to thank the people, the people who came here tonight to see us. It was cool. You were cool.